and Jesse Life Rotten, and I want to tell you about everyone. Not about everyone, about everything happened last month with someone called Getu. He's Ethiopian because I'm Israeli. In Israel, you know that there's Ethiopians more than even Sudanians and Eritreans are Christian, and there's Ethiopians are Christian, but there's very more Jewish. It's not matter because he's bothering me and doing for me the death. It's called Oseli Tamavet. And I will tell you what it's meaning. I will tell you what it's doing. Everything. It's doing for me very much things. It's bullying me kind of, and it's also like doing for me work in the hard work in the deaf work also. Like he's always forcing at me to make for him like what I'm making for myself. I'm making for myself like bananas sometimes. Like I'm making for myself, I'm peeling banana and he's snuggling it for my hand every time, and he's also eating my bananas that I'm bringing, and there's bananas of the hostel and bananas are mine, and he's always taking my and the hostel is, and it's not matter. And also I'm bringing apples and bananas and everything is mine. I'm bringing sour apples, but when but I'm bringing bananas and chocolate, and he's snatching them from my hand, and I will discover in secret, I'm dipping the bananas in the chocolate, and I dipping them in my and I'm giving them in the freezer, and every time he's and every time he's eating them for me, and also he's all the time asking persons for telling that and that I'm bothering them, so he's incriminating me for Reut and for everyone. I also want to murder him in Reut and also Esti and Odea. And yes, what although I'm kind of he's also penetrating my own body. Meaning, penetrating my personal body is kind of. It's not that it's painful for me like when doing for me tickle. I'm meaning and very like trying to stay thin by meaning, not only for this, for a lot of things. And it's doing for me always is like doing for me like this, and then it's like this, and this is very daggering me in the body, and it's very not nice for me, and it's very pain for me, and it's very bothering me, and every time I'm crying not from laughter, I'm crying from everything. I'm always crying because of him, and he's sending me for the room even if I'm talking with friends, and then he's forcing them to like to give really to to give wrong information, and then it's have like stopping of the poop of the shit of the like outs, and then he's calling for road, and he's telling her that not to give me to do this, and every time I'm successing to give them in the freezer kind of, and to give them in the everything, he's taking them from the freezer and eating them for me every time. He's doing everything for me. He's eating my food, drinking my drink, everything. Also my cans, also my this, because this is not see me almost with cans in the Instagram and the YouTube and TikTok. He's always taking my food and drink, and also my candies. Yes, he's always like he's spending me for bad for in his guide, and I'm living right here life, meaning I'm living right here, sleeping right here, everything. I need your help. He's bullying me mental, and last time also physical, and also sometimes physical. I need your help to call for police next time he's doing it, or just to no, not just to, because I telling him and he's not stopping. We'll do this together when we catching the criminal with the camera, but then is will do. Yes, I'm not succeeding even to turn to the police last time, and for people are will help me, because my mother is sometimes not believing me and not trusting me. No one is like helping me. No one is also getting me for me help, not matter who. I'm going to turn for my father with it, because my father is ready even to buy for me street knives and everything. Not only street knives, even knuckles is ready to buy for me, even sharp knuckles. That's not matter even, because every time that is really, really. Yes, okay. I think that I finished to tell you this, but now I don't discover from my mother that is bringing for me knife and knife that is ready to buy for me everything, including knives and knives and yes, knives and even street knives and really and lighters and everything. It's not that he's no, I don't lie for him, but I told him wrong information because I'm going to bring it for the hostel as toys and as things like this. Even if it's looking sometimes like I'm bringing more, that's not matter because I'm going to do everything for the hostel, including I also did something with the lighter that I discovered a secret I found in the hostel, and I fired the tree and the nylon and the page with the how the toilets and all of it, with all to do with the toilets, even if I'm understanding, for example, and they not understanding, the other tourists, not tourists, sorry, people are leaving, the homemates, and they also, I'm talking with them, they're my friends, at least the male, and Erin, that was with me in the vlog, she last time broke up with me at least for this time, and her boyfriend is, I mean, not broke up with me, kind of, because she's not little her boyfriend, my light Sherman. It's not Jacob, son of Simo. Yes, but still, it's not matter because still, I had also video that I was in the dark, but I couldn't kind of. It was dark, but I cannot make it too dark because in the night we will sleep most of times, even in the freedom, even in the like every time we're not sleeping at night or sleeping too late, not sleeping too late, even if in 9 and we need to sleep in 8, they're not giving us like it's all because this Leah Asmara, she's also all the time just, yes, she's kind of criminating, she's kind of criminator. You cop, Leah, you cop, יא שוטר, יא שוטרת. מזדיינת אחת. Yes, this hostel is fucking, and I'm meaning maybe to try to at least go out of here, go away of here, how fast I can. I mean, not to live right here, to live in Shabazi, in Nachlat Yehuda, in Rishon LeZion. I'm now in Kriyat Ekron, selling for you this message. They don't know that I'm meaning to pass for Shabazi, at least in the first time. Here is airplane. Yes, they always making me wrong action, and you see what it causes. I felt from the airplane although. Not I felt from an airplane and got this nose broken. Saw it. My mood is better. It was very little pickle, kind of luck that it don't broke it final kind of this, and then it was like to, or luck that I was not cried blood, for example, and like puked everything, puked my soul. I mean, vomit the soul. Like in the song of Cannibal Corpse, but it's not including the bleeding. It is including only to puke the soul. Trash them. That's feeling good. My hand. Okay, my hand and my clothes and everything that I whipped in, and everything that is feeling very bad right now is because of the psychiatric and not psychedelic and psychoactive, but still, it's because of what I'm taking. I'm taking kind of, you see what I have to cope with every day? This is not the happiness of the child. This is the, like, I don't care. Yes, I'm raining on happiness a lot. Especially if its happiness is evil cruel for me. I'm not a king, but I'm still your mister. Your mister is this in this, at least in the circle, at least who close for me. Please share for me. Share this message and bring someone is helping me. It's still available to end this problem and sell it for road. She's not giving the like van to come if I'm not kind of sleeping good or sleeping. She's not giving me like to do rubbish right there, not matter who. And she's want to give me an action program and then to limit my phone and everything. And I will not can send and I will not be able to send for a message. Like this, messages like this, and everyone will hurt me as they bend me in the class. And as they bend me in the center class room, kind of, in the center house of action. Action home. Yes, Mali and Mayan, and at least Mali is the only helped me. Inbal, yes, I'm calling her Inbal because her name is Inbal, and Inbal is meaning that she's entering balls to her ass, for example, and her tuta, and her nipples and everything. This is what I'm telling. And I'm telling. This is the sentence I'm telling for you. The sentence I'm telling for you. Sorry. This is what I'm telling. But don't discover. This is the sentence I'm meaning to like use when I'm attacking someone. I tried in the past, not settled, but at least in the hostel in this time, to save on my quiet because of my brother. Yes, I can't say that I kind of owie, very not good. Oh, that's very yes, my dirt in my eyes always growing, and sometimes even giant pieces. I mean, what count giant for eye smark or don't know why it's called for eye dirt. Like I'm getting out of my eye like pieces sometimes. Too much. Sometimes there also not only smark from the eye. Smark is meaning dried and hard, kind of like these like pieces. It's from a chair. It's final. It's from the chair. It's finally discovered, but they was not need to. But yes, broke my nose. At least it's kind of. I think at least. Yes, no, yes, broke my nose. It's not thinking. It's not a question even. You subscribe now, please, if you can. And kind of, and I saw a lot of unsubs in the last time, and I'm pleading that it will not back on itself. Pleading, begging that it will not back on itself, and that I will be at least on YouTube famous. Like PewDiePie and like everything. I need to taste charcoal and then to see what with my Bang Energy can signature and or just Cola Zero signature or just Pepsi Max. But I'm trusting only Monster, Coca-Cola. Monster will not do for me signature, not because I'm drinking also Bang and also. I'm not drinking. I ain't drinking Excel and not even Excel 10 because I'm afraid of Excel and Red Bull. Blue even I'm not drinking. At least not Lewis. Yes, they did publish a series without caffeine and taurine. This is actually blue grape juice. Real. With blue liquid blue everything. Even if it's with like bubbles, but taurine is just one of the materials that are causing brain kind of Alzheimer or don't know what it's called. Still. If you like the video, subscribe and we will meet in the next video.